The last subway. In the middle of Seoul's busy downtown, the subway cars are crowded all day long. But at night, the subway stations become quiet, and the calm atmosphere contrasts with the downtown noise. Even the employees who work at the subway stations try to avoid it at night. This is because scary stories about the last subway have been handed down for a few years. Jihoon was a college student, studying until late at night and on his way home. Since he was particularly tired that day, he hurried to the station to catch the last subway. When he arrived at the subway station, there were almost no people on the platform, and Jihoon sat on a bench waiting for the upcoming subway. Soon the last subway station arrived and Jihoon boarded the blank. The subway station was silent, and only a few passengers were sitting with tired faces. Jihoon sat down and sighed deeply while looking out the window. When the subway station started to move, he closed his eyes for a moment and decided to rest. Soon after, Jihoon woke up to a strange feeling. He looked around, but there was nothing wrong. But the atmosphere in the subway was somehow cold, and all the passengers were just looking forward with no expression on their faces. Jihoon closed his eyes again, thinking that something was wrong. A few minutes later, the subway arrived at the next station, but the door did not open. Jihoon looked around in panic. The other passengers were still sitting with blank face. The subway started moving again, and Jihoon felt anxious. He tried to talk to a nearby passenger, but the passenger did not respond. The subway passed several more stations, but the doors remained open and passengers were still unresponsive. Jihoon became more and more anxious. He went to the driver's seat of the subway and tried to explain the situation to the driver. But when he got to the driver's seat, the driver was not in his seat and the subway was moving in an unmanned state.